Welcome all of you to this session here today. Today in this session, we are going to discuss about how to make money in trading. Now, all of you know that when it comes to trading, there are only just two things that we are going to do, isn't it? Now, what is that two things that we are going to do in trading? It's very simple. It's only about buying and selling, isn't it? Right? Now, apart from this buying and selling, is there anything else that you're going to do? Think about it, gentlemen. But then today, before we start this session, I request all of you to make sure that you forget everything that you have learned about trading till date. Look at this session as a beginner. The more you look at it as a beginner, you'll understand it better and you'll achieve the end results much faster. So when I'm talking about achieving the end results, now what is the end result that we are working towards? We're all working towards one result, and that is how to make money, isn't it? Right? But then there are people who have spent all their life in this field of trading, doing research for years together. All their life they have spent trying to identify that secret, dig down into every depth to get the secret. And what is that secret? Everyone wants access to this right entry and right exit. Now, this is what everyone is trying to achieve. All right. But then, even after spending years together, doing research and analysis, trying to understand the right entry and right exit, now at the end, what is the end results? Now you know it better, isn't it? But then today you don't have to worry about all these things because dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention called the dynamic live. It is the stock market intelligence. We call it the Daumantic method. Now, what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is this dynamic live automatically identifies the right entry and right exit for you. It tells you when to enter, when to exit. But then apart from the right entry and right exit, is there anything more intelligent about it? Yes, the best intelligence here is it not only identifies the right entry and right exits, it also identifies when not to enter, when not to exit. Now that is the best part, isn't it? So whenever there is a price variation happening in the market, dynamic live identifies, is this the best place to trade, or is there any manipulation happening? Is this a trap for the public? Right? It identifies and finally tells you what exact action you're supposed to take. Right? So there are some very superb intelligence which are working in dynamic live. Let us see which are these intelligence. Now these are all some of the major intelligence, like the wait and act information. And normally when the price is about to go up, and if dynamic live feels that this is a good opportunity to trade, it will tell you buy long, act now. Okay. But then many times when the price is going up, if dynamic live feels that this is not a good point to buy, then it will tell you buy signal, wait and buy. So when it says buy signal, wait and buy, you know that this is not the good point to trade. You have to wait. Right? Similarly, when the price is coming down, if it feels that no, this is not a good point to trade, then it will tell you sell signal, wait and sell. Right? Now that is the benefit of this. So you know when to trade, when not to trade. You don't have to sit and do any analysis. Dynamic live will automatically do it for you. And similarly, we have the zigzag cautions here. And normally when the price is moving, you see that the price does not move in a single direction every time. There are a lot of up and down movements happening. Now whenever the price is moving up, and right on top, if you come across the zigzag caution intelligence, now it means that get ready, the price is about to reverse. It is going to go down. Similarly, when the price is coming down, if there is any zigzag caution intelligence at the bottom, you know that the price is going to reverse once again. It is going to go up. Get ready. Now, when you're trading there and when you get the zigzag caution intelligence, then what you can do here is you will be able to secure maximum profit. You will be able to exit right at the top or right at the bottom. Why? If you go a step further to understand this dynamic live, dynamic superpower trading better, then not only exit, we will be able to exit and reverse. Take a short position right at the top or take a long position right at the bottom. Now, that is the benefit of this zigzag caution here. And then we have the sideways caution. Now, when I say sideways caution, you know that price always does not move in an uptrend or in a downtrend. There is also one very important phase. We call it as the sideways market. Many of you know it as the range bound market, isn't it? But then what happens in a sideways market? In a sideways market, the price is not decided which direction to move. So it is it is trying to move in a range, but the movements are very wild. It is very difficult to understand which direction it is about to move. This is a phase where majority of traders incur a continuous series of minus trades, isn't it? You must have seen whenever you bought, the price goes down, and whenever you sell, the price goes up, isn't it? You must have experienced this, right? So how do we trade in a sideways market? How do we benefit out of it? When you think about that, the best thing that you can do here is, first thing, you have to know that it is in sideways. First place, only when you know that it is in sideways, you can do anything about it. If you don't know it is in sideways, then you will be lost. So for the first time ever in this world of trading, dynamic live is the one and only intelligence which can identify sideways caution before it happens. So before the price starts moving in sideways, this dynamic live identifies and it will tell you sideways nearing sign. It means get ready. Sideways is about to start. Later it will tell you sideways start sign. It means the sideways has started. So when you know that the sideways has started, whatever trade that you do, you know that you have to exit it fast, because it is not going to last for too long. Especially if you're trading in options, you may have to exit fast. If not, your premiums will start melting. Right? That is the benefit of this sideways caution. At last, it will tell you at some point sideways end sign. It means the sideways movement is over. Right? Anytime the price is about to move in a single direction, get ready. And then we have this dynamic system cautions and DMBOTS. Now, whenever there is a major movement happening in the price, before the major movement happens, right at the top or right at the bottom, these dynamic system cautions and DMBOTS appear to tell you that get ready, it is in for a major movement now. Right? Now, of late, you must have all witnessed a major movement downward happening in the market, isn't it? Right? I read some, articles saying that almost yesterday there was an article which said almost 14 lakh crores of money, has gone in this decline, right? But then why should that happen? When it comes to trading, you have the opportunity to trade in both the direction of the market, isn't it? Make money in both the directions, right? But if you have to make money in both the direction, you must know that this is a major movement happening downward, not after it has happened. Before it happens, when you know, only then you will be able to trade it, isn't it? So that is the benefit of this dynamic system caution. It identifies right at the top saying that this price is going to go down, get ready. So when we have this information in place, we will be able to take a short position right at the top, hold it. Now hold it and capture the major movements. Only when you capture the major movements, you will see major profits coming your way. Similarly, before the price starts moving upward and giving you a big major movement, before that, right at the bottom, there will be a dynamic system caution which tells you get ready, the price about to move up. So these are all the major intelligence working in the background. Now, using this intelligence, now how do we trade, or how does this dynamic live work? Now, how do we understand this? How can we benefit from this? Let us have a look at dynamic live itself. Now, this is the dynamic live. In this dynamic live, as you can see here is this action information. Now, in this action information, whenever there is a clear buying opportunity, it will be written there as buy long act now. It means buy signal has come. Please take a long position, act now. It means buy it immediately. But then many times when the price is going up, in the action information, it will be written as buy signal, wait and buy. It means buy signal has come, but then it looks like a trap. This is not going to go up, so please wait. Don't buy this. Now that is the information this dynamic live can tell you automatically. So you know that you're not supposed to trade here. Similarly, when the price is coming down and if the dynamic live feels that this is a trap, it will tell you sell signal, wait and sell. Right? Now that is the benefit of this action information. And similarly, as you can look at this reason here, in the reason as of now, it is written here as sell signal, but then many times it will be written there as sideways nearing sign. It means sideways movement is about to start, get ready. And later it will tell you sideways start sign. So you know that the sideways has started. Now you know how to trade. Right? So these are all the benefits here. And similarly, I was talking about the dynamic system caution. Let me show you once again. Let me zoom out a bit so that I can show you the clear dynamic system caution right at the top. Before it could happen. Yes. As you see here, right on top, this is the dynamic system caution that appeared. Now that appeared. Now when was this? This was somewhere around. This was somewhere around February 12th, right? So from that point in time, what has happened is the price has continuously come down. Now, as it kept on coming down, you can see here at the bottoms, we have been getting some symbols. Even yesterday, we had this symbol, that is a DMVOTS symbol. Now, even in the last session yesterday, when we did that in live market, we saw that that symbol was appearing when the price was making a new low. I did suggest all the members, if any members have connected to the session, I told them, lock your profits, secure your profits. Dynamic Live is telling you. So these are all the intelligence that are working in the background. But then you may be wondering, now how do I, should I have to learn all these things? Now how much time will it take? It looks like very, too many things to learn. As let me tell you, you don't have to learn all these things. All that you have to do here, understand here is the intelligence is working in the background to give you the right information, to tell you when to enter, when to exit. But then you don't have to look at all of them. The only thing that you are supposed to look at is this Daumantic method, right? Apart from this, you don't have to look at anything else. So whenever this Daumantic method in the action information tells you something, then you are supposed to take action. So in the action information today, just an hour back, when this golden arrow mark appeared in the action information, it was written as buy call option now. Gentlemen, this is the first time ever in the history of trading in stock market. This is the one and only platform which can tell you directly about how to trade in options, which option to trade, whether to buy a call option or whether to buy a put option, right? So if any one of you is a beginner to options, you don't have to worry, because there is nothing here for you to learn. All that you have to do here is simply follow whatever this tells you to do, right? So when it says buy call option now, it means you are supposed to buy a call option. But then when you're buying a call option, the first thing you have to understand, whenever you're trading in options, it doesn't matter how much you have learned, how many books you have read, how many strategies you have learned. Now, I will say that if anyone is interested in doing PhD in options trading, probably you can go behind that. If you are practically here to make money in trading, especially in options, you have to understand one secret, and that is how to select the right strike price. Got it? Now, how to select the right strike price, you don't have to worry for that also, because here is this automated strike price selected, right? If you're trading in call options, these are the strike prices which are automatically selected for you. You can pick any one of them. Similarly, if you're trading in put options, these are the strike prices. You can pick any one of them. So the pyramid pointing upward, it is meant for call option. The pyramid pointing downward, it is meant for the put option. So when it said buy call option, we go for any one of the strike price. We go ahead, buy this call option. Now, normally after you buy this, what happens next? A trader is stuck by fear and panic, isn't it? He doesn't know what to do next, whether to hold it or to exit it. But then today, this Daumantic method intelligence directly tells you hold your call option. Just relax. And later, when it says exit call option, when it is written exit call option here, that is when you can exit it now. So if any member has joined this session today, now you know that it has told you to buy call option. Be ready. Sometime soon it is about to tell you to exit call option. Okay, so be prepared. When it says exit call option, don't forget to exit it. You have to exit it fast. Clear? So this is how this entire intelligence works. We don't have to sit and do any analysis or research here. Everything is done by the dynamic live itself, right? And then all that we have to do here is simply follow whatever it tells us to do. Now, similarly, let us look at one more index like Nifty. Now, here is a case of Nifty. In Nifty, even in Nifty, you can see here there is a golden arrow mark. Now, and that at the same time, it said buy call option now. We would have got into a call option. Now, as of now, we are holding a call option. Be very clear. Very soon, it is about to give you an exit. Be prepared. The best part here is now you don't have to be waiting there with panic, fear, tension, because here is something called as a preparation. So the best part in this preparation is before it tells you to buy a call option, it will tell you get ready to buy a call option. Before it tells you to buy a put option, it will tell you get ready to buy a put option. Similarly, before it tells you to exit a call option, it will tell you get ready to exit call option, and it will tell you few minutes before itself, at least 15-20 minutes in advance, so that you know when you're supposed to take action. You can sit there prepared. The moment it confirms in the action, then you can go ahead and do the trade. Clear, all of you? So this is how this intelligence works. Now, if you have any stock of your choice that you want to check in this dynamic live, you can suggest me now. You can text it on the chat. We can go through that. Now, one Mr. Debashish has a question. Debashish Goswami has a question for Nifty or Bank Nifty is fine, but for stock, is there any screener, either manual, automated? Now, Mr. Debashish, now when it comes to screening, there is no dynamic live does not automatically screen and tell you which stock has given a signal. No, it does not do that. But when you attend the training now, which is there scheduled today, now in that training we will tell you how to manually go select the stock which is about to give you a signal and trade, and out of that which is the best trade to do, how to get to know it much in advance. Now this is what you will learn in the training. Okay, now you have asked for Reliance. Let us check Reliance. Of course, now I know that some of you must have got got the mail on Reliance that we have sent. So we have sent the mail saying that Reliance is about to fetch around how much is this? 147% returns in a matter of next 23 days, isn't it? So now once you have got this information, now all that you have to do is just trade Reliance for the next 23 days as per whatever this Dowmantic method is telling you, right? And you will see that you will achieve returns more than what is mentioned there. This is for sure. All that you have to do is simply follow it. So as far as Reliance is concerned, today after you got that mail, if you had looked at it, now it was already telling us to hold put option, so you cannot enter in between now, right? But you can enter, but there is no problem. But then if you start with a fresh trade, it is always better, isn't it? So as of now, it is a hold put option. So you will be holding a put option. But then earlier when it told us to buy a put option, which was somewhere here at this point in time, we would have bought a put option. From there the price started coming down. As the price started coming down, right at the bottom we had this dynamic system caution. So when it came, the immediate thing that we are supposed to do is secure the profit, lock your profits. Now this is the biggest benefit of trading in options. This is the one and only segment where you can secure your profits in spite of holding your position. Okay, you cannot do it in the other segment like futures or equity segment. That is a benefit. It gives you a strategical advantage for options. And the other thing is the investment is very less, the risk involved is limited, the profits are unlimited, and the cost of trading is also very less. Everything is a massive benefit provided you do the right trade by selecting the right strike price. Now that is also automated here. You don't have to worry about it, isn't it? So we have already secured the profit at the bottom yesterday itself. From there the price has moved up. See, before there is a gap up. Today there was a gap up, isn't it? But then before the gap up yesterday, right at the bottom, it asked us to secure our profits. Yes, Mr. Vijay Morgan, there is a signal here, but the intelligence feels that this is not a good place to trade. That is the reason the action did not tell us to buy a call option, right? So that is benefit here. So not only the signals here, there are multiple signals that are working in the background. Now, why multiple signals? Because price always does not move in a similar fashion every day. There are varieties of price movements. Every day the situations keep changing. So in any given situation, if you have to trade and make money, there are multiple signals used to identify different situations. But then all the intelligence come together, and finally the Dowmantic method will tell you, by analyzing all the intelligence, it will tell you finally what action you're supposed to take, whether to do the trade or not to do the trade. So in this case, for this signal, it has told you not to do the trade. It is telling you hold your previous put option. So we are holding it. Clear now? So this is about Reliance. Now, apart from Reliance, which was the other stock that you asked for? Yes, Mr. Tarun, we are holding short position. Yeah, if you are trading in options, you are holding a put option. If you're trading in futures, you are holding a short position in future. SBI, let us check SBI. Now this is the case of SBI. Even in the case of SBI today, when this happened in the action information, it told us to buy call option. Now whenever I show this arrow mark, now some of you may be thinking, okay, I may have to look at the arrow mark. No, you don't have to look at the arrow mark. The only thing that you're supposed to look at is this Daumantic method and the action information. So when it said buy a call option, we will pick any one of the right strike price. We bought a call option. Now after buying a call option, it is telling us to hold our call option, right? We are holding it. Now as the price goes up, right, as the price goes up, sometime very soon it may ask us to exit our call option. So be prepared. If anyone has taken SBI, keep watching. Now once every 30 minutes, if you can watch, that is more than enough. So if it tells you to exit, be sure that you exit your call option. Okay, so this is about SBI. So when it told us to buy, the price was somewhere around 186.895, and the time was around 13 hours, 1 o'clock today afternoon. Now it is trading at 187.95. Okay, it is almost 1 point gain. So if you are trading in futures, it is almost 3,000 rupees profit. But then be sure, as it comes closer to this particular value here, somewhere close to 192 ranges, be ready. So it may ask us to exit it. Clear? But then we don't have to worry about anything. The action information is anyhow going to tell us. So whatever it tells us, if you can implement it, that is more than enough. Yes, Mr. Vijay Murugan, in this case, you would have gone and checked the Tenkai signal, but even after that, you would have done this trade. Clear? So this is about SBI. Any other stock that you want to check? Let me check Hero MotoCorp, because there have been many people who have been constantly asking me in the last few sessions to check Hero MotoCorp, what's happening in Hero MotoCorp. So as of now, it is telling us to hold put option in spite of this movement here. But then of late in this big movement, this stock like Nifty, Bank Nifty, SBI, Reliance, in spite, apart from them, even Hero MotoCorp has fetched us some huge profits here. Let us check TCS and HDFC. Now this is the case of TCS. In TCS, as you can see here, let me zoom this a bit so that it is visible a bit clearly. All right. So in TCS today, somewhere at this point in time, it has told us to buy a call option. We would have bought it. We are currently holding on to this call option, right? So if you had done it in futures, you would have bought it somewhere at around 1733.6 at around 9:30 in the morning today. Now after buying, you are still holding this, right? So it is almost close to your entry price itself, but you're still holding, right? Just hold on until this action information tells you to exit call option. Till then, you can simply hold on. But then look at this intelligence here. In the reason, it is telling us to, it is telling us sideways nearing sign. Okay, sideways nearing sign. So you know that the sideways is about to start. Be ready. The moment it says sideways start sign, be ready. You may have to exit it faster. Okay. Now here is one Mr. Mayur Patel. He has shared it in YouTube live today, saying that in the previous Bank Nifty short position, he has exited today and he has made around 40k profits. And in futures, one lot as per Daumantic method. Amazing, Mr. Mayur. I congratulate you for this, good news that you have shared your success story. Yes, I like people coming forward and sharing their success stories, so that it inspires others to come on the right track, and it also keeps you on check that you are following the right thing without doing any mistakes. So very good, amazing trade. 40k in a single trade in Bank Nifty. It is not a small trade, small profit. It is huge profit, isn't it? HDFC is one other stock that Mr. Padmanabh has asked for. Let us see. Now HDFC Bank, HDFC. Now when this golden arrow mark appeared, it said as buy call option. We would have bought a call option, but then as of now, it is telling us to hold call option, of course. But in the preparation, it is telling us get ready to exit call option. So be prepared. In a minute now, we will see this happening. So the moment it says exit call option, you may have to exit. So Mr. Padmanabh or anyone, whoever has taken this trade in HDFC, just keep watching this. Now we just have a minute to go. So let us see this. If it says exit call option, if it says exit call option, then you may have to exit it. Yes, Mr. Vijay Murugan. That is the reason it is telling us to be prepared to exit call option. Let us just wait for just few seconds. See now, the information has changed. So it is telling us exit call option now. So immediately you can go ahead and just exit it. So if you have done this trade, now even if you have done it in futures, let us look at this entry price. This entry price was somewhere at around, 24th March at around 13 hours. 13 hours. It means 1 o'clock we would have bought it at 1596. From 1596, even at the current rate, if you exit, it is 1629. So how many points that we are talking about? We are talking about literally 35 points gain in this one single trade, right? So 35 points. Now, what is the lot size of HDFC? Anyone? Mr. Padmanabh, as you asked for HDFC, do you know what is the lot size? I think with the stock at this price, the lot size must be somewhere close to 300, 400, if I'm not wrong. Right? Let us assume it is a 300 lot size. So 35 points profit with a 300 lot size. We are talking about literally close to 250, is it? All right, very good. 250 into 35, we are talking about 8,750 rupees profit in this one single trade today, right? So 250 or 400. Now someone is saying 250 and the other is saying 400. So whatever, even if you take it as 250, it is 8,750 rupees profit. Or if you consider it as 400, then we are talking about literally 14,000 rupees gain in this one particular trade. And we have already exited. Now the trade is over. Now once the trade is over, just wait, relax now. Now come back after half an hour. Come back by 3 o'clock. See if action information is telling you anything. If it tells you anything, then you go ahead and do the trade. If not, then just wait for the next trading opportunity in HDFC. Now, in the meantime, in YouTube Live, one Miss Manjula has asked for Yes Bank. Let us check Yes Bank. Now, whichever stock that you want to trade, all that you have to go do here is, go click on this favorites. So once you click on this favorites, this dialog will appear and you can select any of your favorite stock. Now let us check Yes Bank for the case. Look at this. This is the case of Yes Bank. Now in Yes Bank, it is telling us to hold a put option. Now here is the point where it told us to buy a put option. And what is the price if you have done it in futures? Let us see. The price was around 40 rupees 5 paise, and that was on 23rd March at around 15 hours. That is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that is the time, 40 rupees 5 paise. So you would have taken a short there, and now it is trading at 36 rupees 30 paise. And we are still holding on to the short position. If you have done this trade in futures, now I think the lot size of Yes Bank is somewhere close to 8,000, if I'm not wrong, Ms. Manjula. Isn't it 8,000? So if it is 8,000, we are talking about literally 4 points gain here. Now we are talking about almost 32,000 rupees profit from yesterday 3 o'clock to today 2:30. It is less than a day. In one single trade, you're able to witness 8,800, is it? So that is even bigger. 8,800, we are talking about 35,000 change profits in this one single trade of Yes Bank, isn't it? So these are all the stock. This is how this entire dynamic live dynamic method intelligence works. All that we have to do here is simply follow whatever it tells us to do, right? And by selecting the right strike price, if you're trading in options, that is more than enough. With whatever capital you have started, you can start seeing some amazing profits, right? And when you start making consistent profits, that's when your capital will grow, and that's when you will achieve consistent success, right? So this is how this intelligence works. Now when it comes to this intelligence, as I showed you, these were all the intelligence that are working in the background. Now along with this, whenever it comes to taking an entry, now these are all the multiple signals that are working in the background for you to give a entry. Now one is the intraday 3 speed signal, we have intraday 3 long signal, intra week long signal, zigzag breakouts and breakdown. So multiple signals are being used in the inside this dynamic live. Now, as I told you in the beginning, the price always does not behave in the same way every day. So in order to trade successfully in any given market condition, these multiple signals are used to give you the right entry, right? Similarly, when it comes to the right exit, now once again, multiple signals are used here, like major zigzag, speed signal, long signal edge, and so on. Now we saw in the case of HDFC Bank, we got an exit call option now. That was because of this particular signal, intraday 3 long signal edge. But then now when it comes to this, you must be thinking that, do I have to learn all these things? No, you don't have to learn all these things. All that you have to do is simply follow 1, 2, 3 steps. Now what are these 1, 2, 3 steps? First, just double click on dynamic live. Once you double click on dynamic live, this dynamic live will open like this. Now once it opens, all that you are supposed to do here is click on this favorites. As I showed you, click on this favorites here. So once you click on the favorites, you can select any of your favorite stock. Like let me select, let us select Tata Steel. I have selected Tata Steel. Now once I have selected Tata Steel, now only thing that I will do here is just look at this Daumantic method. Now whatever this action information tells me to do, I will simply follow it. So now the action information in Tata Steel is telling me stay tuned for the next trade. So it means that as of now there is no trade, just stay tuned, wait for the next trade. But in the preparation, it is also telling us get ready to buy a call option. Okay, so be prepared to buy a call option. So when it says get ready, now these are the 3 strike prices. You can add these 3 strike prices in your trading terminal, okay, on your market watch. Keep it ready. The moment it confirms in the action, right, to buy a call option, now one among these 3 you are supposed to buy, just buy it and simply wait until it tells you to exit. Okay, so this is how you can, this is as simple as possible, gentlemen. So the more your trading is simple, effortless, the more effortless the profits will also come. The more you make it complex, then profit making will also become very complex here. Got it? So from here on today, you don't have to worry, because from here on, now there won't be any more confusion while taking an entry or exit when it comes to trading in futures or options or any segment for that matter, right? And when not to enter, when not to exit, that is also automated here. You don't have to worry. And when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price to trade, that is also automatically selected. Your job is to simply follow it and just trade. The best part here is, which I like the most, is the preparation and the action information. In the preparation, it will prepare us in advance, as if it is, dynamic live treats as if you're a newborn baby, you don't know anything. So it is like feeding you, spoon feeding you, hand holding you. It will prepare you, it will tell you, be ready, get ready to buy a call option, as it told us in the case of Tata Steel. And later, once it confirms in the action information, you're supposed to simply trade, take the trade, and just sit quiet until it tells you to exit. And for you to follow this today, there is no in-depth training required. A simple training is more than enough, and any one of you can be can implement this. Even if you're a beginner who doesn't know anything about options, futures, nothing, even you can implement this. Even if you're an experienced trader, housewife, retired person, working professionals, any one of you can implement using this Daumantic method today, because everything is automated here. And when you implement it mechanically, then, as I told you, when I say mechanically, your job is not to sit here and do any analysis. You're simply going to follow whatever it tells you to do. Your job is only to place orders, right? You can place orders today through your mobile trading platforms or your online trading platform, or if you don't know to operate it, the best thing that you can do is you can call your stockbroker and tell him what to trade. He will place the order for you. So when you implement it mechanically, then what happens is the end result is automated. Now, what is the end result that we are all working towards? We are all working towards one end result, and that is to make money today. Dynamic Live does all the hard work for you, and it will make the money for you. So the money making is automated here. Your job is to simply follow this. Got it? So these are all the things. Now, one Mr. Padmanabh has a question here. Is it only for futures and options, or is it also for cash segment? Mr. Padmanabh, for futures and options, if you can use this, you can get more benefits. But if you are trading in cash segment, you have to enter only when there is a buying opportunity. Whenever there is a selling opportunity, you may not be able to do it in cash segment. But then there's one more way I'll show you. In cash segment, you can also do a long-term investment, short-term investment. Now it can be done even better way. I'll show you, which is that one which supports you to do that. Okay. Mr. Debashish has a question. So for trading, I have to select stocks as per the choice. Yes, you can select a choice, select a stock as per your choice. Now, how to select the best stock? Now, all these things you will learn it in the training, Mr. Debashish. Okay. Now, today is the training. I'll give you the details of the timing, everything today. Okay. And then one Mr. Nitesh has asked for Britannia. Let us check Britannia. This is the last stock we are going to check. Now, this is the case of Britannia. In Britannia, as you can see, it is telling us to hold put option, right? So we are simply holding our put option as of now in Britannia. In spite of this golden arrow mark coming here, this dynamic life felt that no, this is not a good place to trade. Maybe there is a trap here. So it kept on telling us to hold put option. Put option started somewhere, let me show you properly. The put option started somewhere here. So we have bought a put option. When you are holding it, you could have done the trade in all futures also. Now that trade, even in futures, you'll be holding a short position as of now. Wait until it tells you to exit put option. When it says to exit put option, exit your put option. Or if you have a short position in futures, you can exit that also once it says. Clear now? Now how to join the training and all these details. I was about to tell you that. Let me give you the details. Let me tell you, end of the day, gentlemen, money matters, isn't it? Right? So for you to make big money, for you to make consistent profits, for you to earn a living out of this trading, the first thing that you have to do is you have to invest on your future, isn't it? Now, what is the amount that you're going to invest on your future? Let me give you the details here. Now, here are the details. Now, first thing, this Dynamic Live was originally designed for a 12-month subscription plan. Now, the 12-month subscription plan, the original price was around 4,39,000 rupees per annum plus GST, where you get Dynamic Live for one entire year. And you also get one dynamic system, NSE cash package, 95,000 worth rupees package. You'll get it free for lifetime. As one Mr. Padmanabh was asking in between, so if you have to do it in cash segment, now how do we go about this? Now this dynamic system will help you do that. If you can spend just 10-15 minutes once in a week, end of the week, if you can spend just 10-15 minutes, it's more than enough. You can do long-term or short-term investment using dynamic system. Similarly, if any one of you is a working professional, if you don't have time, if you can spend 10-15 minutes every day, then you can earn handsome profits year after year using this dynamic system. Now that is worth around 95,000 rupees, and you are getting it free for lifetime in this package. So the original price here is 4,39,000 rupees. But then off late, once this Daumantic method intelligence has come into picture, now what happened is now any one of you can get access to this with some special offers coming your way. Now, what are these special offers? Let me show you. Now, these are all the special offers coming your way. Now, the same dynamic live, you have this presidential rights package where you get it at the same 12 months plan. You get it at just 1,23,000 instead of paying 4,39,000. You're getting literally 71% off per month. You get dynamic live for one entire year. You also get dynamic system free for lifetime in this presidential rights plan. Got it? And similarly, we have privilege rights just to accommodate the other traders. Now, in this, we have the 6 months plan where you get it at just 72,000 rupees plus GST, where you get dynamic life for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And you're getting 67% off per month on this. And then we have the 3 months plan. You get dynamic life for 3 entire months at just 42,000 plus GST. And you also get dynamic system free for 3 months. You're getting almost 61% off per month in this 3 months plan. And many people over the years, they have been requesting us to give them this monthly offer or give them some EMI offer. Now all your prayers are answered, because today the management has come up with this 1 month subscription plan where you get it at just 16,500 plus GST, where you get dynamic live for one entire month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the plans available for you. Now, any one of you is interested, you can go for any one of the plan as per your comfort. But then let me tell you one thing to all you people who have attended this session, right? Now, you are the lucky people who are getting access to the special offers. But then just by looking at this dynamic live in a video or in a webinar like this, you may not be able to gauge the benefits of this dynamic live. You will not be able to judge it completely, right? You will not be able to get the real confidence. Now, when will you get the real confidence? The day when you touch it, feel it, open it, run it, and run it in the real-time market, do few trades as per that. That is when you will understand the real benefits of it. That is when you will be able to judge it properly. So today, to make sure every trader reaps the benefit of this dynamic live for the first time ever, there is one even bigger special offer coming your way. So the same dynamic live is now available at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. But then this is only for the first month subscription, as it is very clearly written here. So for the first month, you get it at just 8,000 plus GST, where you get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month, and you also get access to the training. Okay, but then before I give you the details of the training, let me tell you this special offer is valid only for a limited period. You are the lucky people who are attending this session. Only you get access to this special offer. Now, after the session, even if you can walk into our office and then ask for this offer, you will not get it. If you come directly, you have to go for the 16,500. Only those people attending the sessions get access to this online plans. Got it? So you can subscribe immediately. If any one of you is interested to subscribe, let me share the links today. But then if you, the moment you subscribe, you can attend an online workshop today at 5 p.m. Okay, so it is going to be a matter of 45 minutes to 1 hour session here. Within an hour, your training will get over. You will be ready. You would have mastered futures and options trading. You will learn how to get in, start trading using this dynamic live intelligence in detail. And from tomorrow, the very next day, you can start trading using this. Okay, so this is all about today's session, gentlemen. If any one of you is interested, you can subscribe now. Very shortly, I'm going to paste the payment subscription links on the chat, so you can go ahead and subscribe this. And in the meantime, if you people have any questions or doubts, you can ask me now. You can ask me immediately. Any questions or doubts? Now, one Mr. Padmanabh has a question here. Now, how frequently do we have to check action and preparation signal? Mr. Padmanabh, you don't have to. Now, it's good that you have asked this question. I'm sure many of them must have thought about this, but then not many people came forward to ask this. Now, you asked it anyway. So, when it comes to using this, now all that you have to do, you don't have to sit here from morning, 9:15 to 3:30 whole day. All that you have to do is check it only once every 30 minutes. If you can check it once every 30 minutes, that is more than enough, right? and you just have to follow the action information and go ahead and do the trade. And the other question you have asked is any particular brokerage company you have to go for trading. No, you can go ahead and trade with any stockbroking company which is nearby to you, but then select one good quality stockbroker. Don't very new people who are low end brokers. Better to always stay invested with the best brokers who are in the business for a long time. No, Mr. Devashish, there is no close group for whom we give any calls or tips. No, we don't do that. But then today you must have all received a mail on Reliance. Now these kind of mails you will receive every day. Every one of you will get this, but then you will be able to trade it effectively when you have access to this dynamic live. Got it? Now let me share. Now here is the link for you. Now I have texted it on the chat. You can go through this link and immediately subscribe for the special offer. Now in the meantime, if any one of you is planning to go for, there are many members who are attending this session now whose subscription of the special offer has got over. Now if you can go ahead, if you want to go ahead, now there's the first month plan for renewal. You can go ahead for this. Subscribe for the first month. Once again, if you want to continue the renewal, or if there is anyone who want to go for the 3 months, 6 months, or the 1 year plan, now these are all the links that you can go through to subscribe to those special offers. Okay, so all the links are given to all of you. So any one of you is interested, you can immediately. Mr. Srinivasa, I have shared the link, Mr. Srinivas. If you're looking for the special offer, let me share it once again if you have missed it. It is there in the chat. All right, one Mr. Parimal Shah has a question. If we pay today, will the program be installed today? Yes, Mr. Parimal Shah. Now, once you have subscribed immediately, today itself, you will get a mail with a link. You just have to download the link. Now, in that, there will be a quick support. You just open it. You'll get an ID. Copy that ID, reply back to the same mail. Okay. Once you reply back on to the same mail, the technical team will take remote access of your computer, and they will install it, and then the same day it will be activated. And today at 5 p.m. you can also attend the training so that you can get trained today, and from tomorrow you can get started trading. You're not able to see? Are you all able to get the link? Did you all find it on the chat? Mr. Srinivasa is not able to see the link. Did you all get the link? Is there anyone who did not get the link for subscription? You can see that, right? Mr. Srinivas, it is there. The link, it says special offer, and there is a link. Just click on that link, a page will open. You got it? All right. Now subscribe as soon as possible, all of you, and get started today itself. 5 p.m. there is a session, and then from here on there will be regular sessions for you to sharpen your skills. And along with that, after the training, once your dynamic live is activated, With that, you will also get access to our members area, which will be a lifetime access. In that, there will be a lot more training videos. Now, these videos will help you to sharpen your skills time and again to make sure you earn big profits consistently. Got it? So this is all about today's session. If you have any other questions, you can ask me now. All right, it is showing 16K. Now that is the, wait a second. I will text the special offer once again now. You can just go through that. Just see the chat now, Mr. Srinivas. Yes, I have just sent it now. Can you see it? You can go through this link. Let me check it. All right, it is showing you 16K. Wait a second, give me some time. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me give you the right link. In the meantime, if anyone else has any other question, you can ask me now. Yes, now this is the link that you can go through. All of you just copy this link, or you can directly open it now itself and go ahead and subscribe. Now this is the link which will lead you to the special offer. Oh yes, Mr. Debashish, once you subscribe, you can join this workshop, and in the workshop, you will be told how you can shortlist the stocks, the right entry manually, and you can do it one day in advance itself. Okay, so that is the best part, and you can do it one day in advance at your leisure time, not in a busy schedule. At your leisure time, if you can spend hardly few minutes, that is more than enough. You can shortlist some good quality stocks there. Clear? Now the link is shared. I hope all of you have got this link. Just check, is it leading you to the special offer? Just check it once. Just confirm. Sure, Mr. Debashish, I'm also eager to see you on the other side today at 5 p.m. So let us join hands. Let us, work together to make sure everyone succeeds in this trading. Let us, work towards, getting rid of this belief amongst the public that this is gambling. This is not gambling. This is the best profession, best business on the planet Earth. All right. I hope all of you have got access to the special offer. So any other questions you have? All right, looks like there are no more questions. So members, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a very happy trading. Wish you all a very good evening, and see you on the other side at 5 p.m. today in the online workshop. Thank you, all of you.